Morning all, me here, and today I've got a little unboxing for you because I have treated myself to a new thingy-majiggy keyboard because, quite frankly, my other one, which is, well, it's a complicated. As most of you will know, I use this for my gaming because my good mate from Germany modified me this thumbstick into the controller itself, which is obviously wired up to this Xbox controller. So this thumbstick doesn't work, but it works via hair, and this is what I use to game with. The thing is, because I have that on my desk, if I move this across, as you can see, I haven't got much room, and my normal keyboard, which is this one here, which is a nice natural split keyboard, doesn't fit. It's too big. So I normally leave it just off to the side there on my cupboard. So if you ever see me lean across on the stream, that's what I'm leaning across to touch. Now, I did buy this because it's a mini keyboard, sits there, I thought I'd use it. Problem is, it's gash. It's horrible to type on. The amount of times you double click keys or you don't click a key at all, and as you can see, my hands, not mutantly large hands, but too big for this keyboard. So this had to go. So I wanted to buy myself a new keyboard, and I wanted, you can see the penguin in my screen, yes. I wanted to get myself, as I try and get this out badly, a nice keyboard. And if you're of roughly the same age as me, there's a good chance that you first used with a computer a Model M style keyboard, and a Model M would be the IBM keyboards, and they are popular because they were called the clicky keyboards. They're the real, almost, you know, typewriting on rib cages, like they were like a real typewriter style keys. And if you learn to type on one of them, then everything since, like the rubber tip keys, don't quite feel right. They're fine for gaming, but for everything else they kind of feel a bit weird if you learn to type on a, like, one of these Model M keyboards, which is like got this real clicky click to them, because they have like a spring inside, and the spring breaks, and when that breaks it creates that click. Now obviously over the last few years mechanical keyboards have made an resurgence, and they're frightfully expensive, but from what I understand, they are the dog's bollocks. So I've bought myself this one. It's supposed to be top of the line, and so here we go. Now, first thing you'll notice is it's a TenKeyLess. Now, that's important because basically, as you can see, you lose the numpad, and I do apologise, I am doing this one-handed with my iPod. So here we go, and it's all in Chinese, great, but we don't need that. It's a keyboard. We've got your adapter, so if you're still using the old PS2, is it? I can't remember. Connection shouldn't be a problem. Dust guard, get rid of that, and the actual keyboard. Right, let's get the cable out. Over here. Get that, put that there. What else do we get? Nothing. Some people said that they got replacement escape key, like a red one. Open this box, put that back in there. Get rid of that. But I'm not really interested in that. And let's just see off the bat. Ooh, I thought I might have to. Ooh, let me zoom out. There's just enough room for it to fit in. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to take, like, probably 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch strip off my huge mouse mat, which I do use all of, and so that it will fit in lovely. But for now, let me just turn that thusly. I could probably do that, but then I'd probably lose quite a bit of area. So here we go, this is the keyboard, and let's have a little feel. Oh yes, that's just like how I remember the old IBM keyboards. There's a, like, hear that click? I'm not going all the way down because you've got the click and then the bass. So there's a real real clickiness to it. So that's sweet. And as you can see, nice and clean. We should have some feet on the back. Yeah, so it's nice and tidy. Nice little Filco down the thing. You can get custom, God, that feels great, it really does. Okay, now. And it's not tiny. So the keys are nice and spaced out. It's my mutant sized hands. The shift key's a bit small. I prefer a larger shift key, but that's something I can get used to. Command, Alt. The Alt is really far under on your thumb, but I suppose for typing keys that's fine. I can still use it. That's one reason, hang on, I'll pull it across, that I like gaming on my natural keyboard. It's all a bit tangled up at the minute. But you see, I'm a bit of a freak. For those of you that PC game, this was not my jump key. This was my jump key. So I'd be jumping with that, and I'd use this for duck. Now I know that's weird, but because I'm a Counter-Strike player, jumping in Counter-Strike equaled death. Ducking was, you know, your primary movement, so that's where that originated. So jumping wasn't that big of a deal, but ducking was what you always wanted to be able to do straight away. So that's why I always do that. Now, change circa this year, thanks to this, my jump key is actually this finger here, my ring finger, that I don't have a ring on, but you get what I mean. That's my jump key, because obviously my thumb is movement now. But, you know, whatever. Hence why having the Alt key so far underneath isn't going to be that big of a deal. But yeah, if you're looking for a mechanical keyboard, then this one is fucking really nice. Yeah, very nice and clean, and I can't say off the bat that it's a bad one. It's lovely and heavy. It's properly heavy. It's got a steel plate in the bottom. Yeah, so there you go. I'll use it for a little bit tonight, and I shall let you know probably in my next video what I think to it. But first impressions, especially off the clickiness. It's loud, as you can probably hear. But yeah, it's I'm impressed. I'm happy with it. It's not cheap though. If you want one of these ones in particular, then it's going to set you back about, well, this one cost me about 114 quid with VAT, plus postage and packaging, so it's about 125 quid. I wanted the blue switches, not the red, because there's that plate in there that clicks, as you can hear, and then you base out, because that gives it the most clicky tactile feel to it, but you can get it with red. Now the one I wanted to get has all black keys, and the letter M is actually on the side. It's a Ninja keyboard by Filco, but you couldn't get the Ninja one with the red keys. But what you can do, off this guy off eBay, you can get white keys that have the letters engraved in them rather than printed on them, and I bet that on the black case, as my mate Zen pointed out to me, will look the bollocks. So I'm going to look forward to having a good play and typing with this, and hopefully when I'm replying to people in the chat of streams, I won't be mistyping and looking like a retard, because I keep missing my T on this little keyboard over here. Ooh, where is it? For some reason I have a problem with the T key. I don't know. It just the amount of times I fail to hit it sucks balls. So there you go. I'll let you know how I get on. Bye bye now.